Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Om Namah Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Hare Krishna. Welcome everybody. यहाँ सबैलाई हार्दिक स्वागत छ. Today is very special day. आजको दिन अत्यन्त सुन्दर छ. Welcome my dear friends and my well-wishers, my relatives and my brothers and sisters and everybody, those whoever you are in live and watching me and supporting me. So thank you so much. Today I have very special topic. It's little different than other day. अरू दिनहरुको भन्दा मेरो टपिक अलि सेपरेट छ. You may like it. Most of you will like it. तपाईहरु धेरैलाई यो टपिक मन पर्ला. Do you want to hear my topic today? तपाईहरु मेरो यो टपिक सुन्न चाहनुहुन्छ? हरि बोल. The topic is you must read. Actually, this is not my topic if you say so. You may think this is my topic. सायद तपाईलाई यो मेरो टपिक हो भने जस्तो लाग्ला. But this is the topic of special personality. एउटा विशेष व्यक्तित्वको एउटा टपिक हो. This personality is the founder Acharya for International Society for Krishna Consciousness. अन्तर्राष्ट्रिय कृष्ण भावनामृत संघ छ. त्यसको चाहिँ संस्थापक आचार्य जो भक्ति वेदान्त स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद हुनुहुन्छ. उहाँले दिनुभएको टपिक हो. Okay, I have a book here. You may see this. Okay, this book is saying you must read. Who that you means? You भनेको तपाई. तपाईले के गर्नुपर्छ? पढ्नै पर्छ. Nowadays people are spending their valuable time watching videos and postcards. I mean lives, and they play cards and so many other things, and they just spend their life. They just spend their time like anything. हिजो आज मानिसहरूले उनीहरूको समय त्यसै खेर फालिरहेका हुन्छन्. So very important thing, धेरै महत्त्वपूर्ण कुरा चाहिँ के हो भने you must read. तपाईले अध्ययन गर्नु एकदमै जरुरी छ. So usually everybody read book from the beginning. So I'm going to choose this reading from behind. Okay, look at here. पछाडी हेर्नु होला. All the devotee connected with Krishna consciousness movement must read all the books that have been translated: Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita and others. Otherwise, after some time, they will simply eat, sleep and fall down from their position. So, भक्तहरु भएर पनि, भक्तिमा लागे पनि सबैले यदि बुक अध्ययन गर्दैनन् भने they will fall down from their position. If you don't want to fall down from your position, if you want to remain as you are, and if you want to progress ahead, books are the basis. So bookहरु चाहिँ के हो? तपाईको सबै कुराको, स्पेशली स्पिरिचुअल प्रोग्रेसको, स्पेशली स्पिरिचुअल लाइफमा अगाडि जानलाई स्पिरिचुअल लाइफमा अगाडि जानको लागि बेसिस अर्थात आधारशिला हुन्. So this book is really important. You can see here Srila Prabhupada is reading. Founder Acharya of Krishna Consciousness. Prabhupada पनि पढिरहनु भएको छ. And Prabhupada is mentioning, Prabhupada ले यहाँ के बताउँदै हुनुहुन्छ भने read my books very seriously every day without fail. Fail नभइकन अर्थात दिनमा थोरै थोरै भने पनि little by little try to read Prabhupada's book. That way you will understand what is trying to be given by Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada के दिन खोज्नु भएको थियो भन्ने बुझ्नुहुन्छ. Not like people make very cheap comment to make their stunt or to become famous somewhere and get cheap name and fame and adoration to be counted in the public. समाजमा आफूलाई एक दुई नम्बरमा गणना गर्नको लागि अथवा सस्तो लोकप्रियता पाउनको लागि I don't want to take anybody's name. म कसैको नाम लिन चाहन्न. People take great personalities' name like Prabhupada and others, those who see the future of the world and those who design some organization and guide to the entire mass of people worldwide. There are people taking some simple thing and they try to explain as they are actually, not as it is. र प्रभुपाद जस्ता जो भविष्य द्रष्टा व्यक्तिहरूले बोल्नुभएका कुराहरूलाई प्रसङ्ग नलिकन without taking the context, okay, without referring the context, because context means the whole chapter. People just explain the thing one sentence and one word. मानिसहरूले प्रसङ्ग नबुझिकन एउटा सेन्टेन्स र एउटा वर्डलाई व्याख्या गर्नुहुन्छ. र I think I might make video on this for some particular people if necessary, but I don't think that's important. So this kind of people who want cheap adoration, जो सस्तो लोकप्रियता पाउन खोज्छन्, they always do such stunt in social media. सामाजिक मिडियामा आएर ती मानिसहरूले यसो गर्छन्. So without taking long time, and we want to go here. Today, luckily, I turned the page of Srimad Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, and here such a beautiful thing. If you have got this book, यदि तपाईहरुले यो बुक पाउनु भएको छ भने please get this book. यो बुक पढ्नु होला. And this book comes with the audio set of entire Prabhupada's book. Prabhupada सबै बुकहरुको audio set. Here is this thing, audio device. यो एउटा श्रवण गर्ने device छ. So, and all the lectures and whatever Prabhupada spoke is within this. I'm not going to tell what is within. You can see the picture and understand. So, and there you will also get some other references, and this one came here with me. Now let's go ahead. I'm going to read from behind. The main important thing is that you can associate with me by reading my books. Prabhupada said, Prabhupada भन्नुहुन्छ, you can associate with me. तपाईहरुले प्रभुपादसँग associate गर्न सक्नुहुन्छ. How? By reading Prabhupada's book. प्रभुपादका बुकहरु अध्ययन गर्नु भएर and replete with various quotes of Srila Prabhupada from his books, lecture, works, conversation, and letters, satisfying importance of reading this book as a sadhana and practice and sadhya. So those who are practicing bhakti, जसले भक्ति अभ्यास गर्नुहुन्छ, under the guidance of Srila Prabhupada and his disciplic succession, Prabhupada र उहाँको गुरु शिष्य परम्पराको अनुसार. So you please try to read Prabhupada's book. And at the last, reading from the last, here is Bhagavatam is directly Krishna. Who is Krishna? Krishna is Grantha. No, Bhagavatam is Grantha. Krishna is Bhagavat, Bhagavan. Krishna is in Srimad Bhagavatam. And there is beautiful story behind that. When Krishna was going to spiritual world, जब भगवानले यो संसार छोडेर भगवानको धाम जाँदै हुनुहुन्थ्यो, that time his dearest devotee, Uddhav came to meet Krishna. त्यति बेलामा उद्धव कृष्ण भगवानलाई आएर भेट्नुभयो, and he was asking, my dear Lord, when there was Hiranyaksha, you came as Barahadev. जब हिरण्यक्ष थियो तपाईँ बराहदेवको रूपमा आउनुभयो. And when you were, I mean, when Hiranyakashipu came, you came as Lord Nrsimhadev. जब हिरण्यकश्यप आउनुभयो तपाईँ नृसिंहदेवको रूपमा आउनुभएको थियो. And when Ravan was there, you came as Lord Ramachandra, right? रावणको गलामा राम बनेर आउनुभयो. And when there were Kamsa and Sisupal related, like this kind of people, you came as Krishna. Krishna को रूपमा आउनुभयो. In this way, you delivered Mother Earth from the burden of unnecessary people. अनावश्यक व्यक्तिहरूको बोझबाट धरती मातालाई तपाईले सम्हाल्नु भएको थियो. Now you are going back to the spiritual world. तपाईँ आध्यात्मिक जगतमा जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ. So what will happen? के होला? What will happen means he is asking for the future. What will happen in the future? Because Kali Yuga is progressing. This age of Kali. Kali means characterized by quarrel and hypocrisy. Everyone is hypocrite nowadays. And so much so, early days, there was Ravan. He had 10 heads. Okay? And he was multi-talented guy. But nowadays, people are so much talented. They use AI, right? They use so much technology. And they have developed a lot. Of course, Ravan has this Pushpak Viman, but still they don't have Pushpak Viman. Ravan had golden city of Lanka, fully made by gold. That's what record says. But historically, now you cannot find anywhere city of gold. But still, that was not ordinary thing. Okay, sorry. And Ravana asked Sita. He proposed Sita Maharani, will you agree me? And she said no, and Ravana could not touch her. My point here is important for all of us. And Ravana said, will you accept me? Malai swikarnu hola. Malai swikarnu huncha भनेर सीतालाई रावणले भन्दाखेरि she said no, and Ravana could not come close to Sita. He did not touch her at all. He kept her in Vatika in the garden, and he asked other to pursue her. Okay? रावणले चाहिँ सीतालाई स्वीकार गर्नुहोस् भन्दा मान्दिन भन्दाखेरि घरको कोठाभित्र लगेन, बगैँचामा नै राख्यो र स्वीकार गर्नुहोस् भन्यो. But today's, you don't know how many head today's Ravana has. अहिलेका रावणहरुका टाउका कति छन् थाहा छैन. But you see only one head. एउटा मात्र. And what they do more than Ravana. They just take direct to the room. And the point is that people are even more dangerous. And that's why Uddhav was asking to Krishna, Uddhavle Krishnale सोध्नुभएको थियो, so what will happen to the people in this Kali Yuga? And how they going to behave? कस्तो व्यवहार गर्छन्? How they going to do? How they going to, I mean, do everything practically? सबै कुराहरू के गर्छन् त भन्दाखेरि they're going to spoil the world. They will spoil the world. दुनियाँलाई खत्म त गर्छन्. But Krishna says that I will remain in Srimad Bhagavatam. म श्रीमद् भागवतममा रहन्छु. So please distribute Srimad Bhagavatam. And Bhagavatam prachar garnu होला. So now Bhagavatam is only the guide. So repeat Bhagavatam daily, whole life, and you will be safe always, and always, and always. Whenever there is time, read and read Srimad Bhagavatam. That's what room conversation was done by Srila Prabhupada in February 16, 1977 in Mayapur. 1977 फेब्रुअरी 16 प्रभुपादले भन्नुभएको थियो कि भागवत मात्र एउटा गाइड हो, मार्गदर्शक हो, जसलाई चाहिँ बारम्बार सारा जीवनभरि नित्यम भागवतम सेवय सधैँ भागवतको अध्ययन गर्नुहोस् र जहिले पनि जहाँ पनि जुनसुकै समयमा पनि पढ्नुहोस् 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 प्लिज रीड भागवतम, प्लिज रीड भागवतम, प्लिज रीड भागवतम. That's what Prabhupada is saying, because same thing Krishna said, you distribute Bhagavad to others, and Prabhupada gave same message, please read Bhagavad. So my question to you, are you getting chance and time to read Bhagavatam or not? Okay, so these are very important thing. I completed one topic till now. मैले एउटा टपिकमा बोलेर भ्याएँ. What was that? Srimad Bhagavatam is very important, reading Bhagavatam. So what you have to do, you have to read Bhagavatam every day and every day. And Prabhupada says, read Bhagavatam and please read Bhagavatam and please read Bhagavatam. Kripaya Bhagavat Pannos, Kripaya Bhagavat Pannos, Kripaya Bhagavat Adhan Gorno Hala. So this is Prabhupada's request. And I also gave one important point. That point is that people are too much after cheap adoration nowadays. मान्छेहरू सस्तो लोकप्रियताको पछि धेरै छन्. Somehow they think if I find fault in big people, I'll become biggest. Because look, even I can show fault to the bigger people, it means I am the biggest one. Yay, I'm victorious. Yes, let me win, let me defeat everyone. Actually, this is biggest illusion. And this kind of people, they not give understanding according to the context and the content. They explaining not as it is exactly meant to say, but as they trying to present it. So actually, reality is according to the context or content. विषय वस्तु अनुसारको यथार्थ हुन्छ. To understand what is mean, what does it mean, you have to follow through whole chapters and pages, and when you know whole story, you can understand what does it mean. Not word by word meaning, literal meaning, but real meaning. Okay, you have to understand real meaning. Okay, so I made emphasis in 2 points. So don't become like a Ravana who always try to find mistakes or faults, and this is not divine quality. It's somehow demoniac nature that even I can find mistakes to the bigger and bigger and biggest people. That means I have something important. Look, I can show fault on this person. Look, I can show mistake on that person. So, understand who am I? That's the mentality. Actually, who you are nothing and you are no one. And we are just a simple people. Okay, so don't make social media stunt a lot. So what you have to do, coming to the main point, Bhagavatam is Krishna directly. And so people are after other things. First of all, they are after bhukti, mukti, siddhi, kami, sakala, asanta. Those who are after bhukti means those who want to enjoy the material world. and mukti, those who want liberation, and siddhi, those who are after siddhi, perfection, and tantras and sadhanas. What happens? Sakala asantam. They are always restless. जो चाहिँ मान्छेहरू भौतिक संसारमा भोगको पछि लाग्न चाहन्छन्, भुक्ति and mukti, those who want liberation, जसले चाहिँ मुक्ति चाहन्छन्, right? I want means it's already bondage, it's not liberation. And mukti siddhi kami. Siddhi means those who wants ashta siddhi, among them agima, lahima, and so many. And prapya, and there are others like in the list, siddhis. Those who want this siddhi, what happens? They want, but they never satisfied, and somehow they don't want God, but they want God's power. It means they don't need God, they need perfection, siddhi. So they want to find faults even to the devotees of the God. They want to find faults even to the people who are dedicated to preach Krishna consciousness. So that's why this is very important. So I hope you will like this short talk, and I'm not taking any names. And this book is so important and so interesting. If you give me permission, if you want, I want to go ahead and read a little bit from here. Today, the topic itself is so nice. You must read. तपाईले पढ्नै पर्छ. What you have to do? You must read. And Prabhupada concludes at the end, always, 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 whenever there is time, read, read, and read. जहिले पनि, जहिले पनि, जहिले पनि, जति बेला समय मिल्छ तपाईले पढ्नै पर्छ, तपाईले पढ्नै पर्छ, तपाईले पढ्नै पर्छ. What you should read? You should read Srimad Bhagavatam. And it reminds me one thing. In my university, in my wall of college को कालमा के लेखेको थियो, there are so many books, धेरै बुकहरू छन्, and many books, धेरै बुकहरू छन्, but only some people want to read. ती धेरै बुकहरू मध्येमा केही मान्छेले मात्र पुस्तक अध्ययन गर्न चाहन्छन्. Among those who want to read, only few people know what to read and what not to read. र यस्तो धेरै पुस्तक पढ्ने व्यक्तिहरूमा पनि केहीले मात्र जान्दछन् कि के चाहिँ पढ्दा उपयुक्त हुन्छ and के चाहिँ पढ्दा अनुपयुक्त हुन्छ. So, and Prabhupada is suggesting here, you must read. तपाईले पढ्नुपर्छ. You must read. तपाईले पढ्नुपर्छ. You must read. पढ्नुपर्छ. कहिले पढ्ने? Always. If you are in your work, you can have some small pocket book or some written note. You can just go through quickly and start to do your thing. Or if you are just going somewhere, just turn page and some memory is there, or like just try to get something, read a little bit, little by little, maybe one page, and you may have your 1 hour time or so to read. So I cover few points here. Now I'll take you to another section, and the section is that in this book entirely it has inspiring quotes stressing the importance of reading the books of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, who is the founder, Acharya of International Society for Krishna Consciousness. र यो बुकले चाहिँ धेरै महत्त्वपूर्ण बुदाहरूमा स्ट्रेस गरिरहेछ. तिनीहरू चाहिँ के हो भन्दाखेरि इम्पोर्टेन्स अफ रिडिङ द बुक्स अफ हिज डिभाइन ग्रेस, श्रील प्रभुपादका बुकहरू पढ्नुको महत्त्वको बारेमा जोड दिइरहेको छ. And here I'd like to read you a little bit, if it is not too much. Meet the devotees in the books. Okay, who is saying that? He is not Prabhupada, but okay, he is not the founder Acharya of ISKCON, but he is the visionary and guide, and he is the one who ordered Prabhupada to go and open internet and preach Krishna consciousness all over the world. He is the founder of 64 Gaudiya Maths in India. Okay, he is, you know what is his name now already. He says, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says, Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur बताउँदै हुनुहुन्छ, meet the devotees in the books. भक्तहरूलाई बुकको माध्यमले भेट. अर्थात् how you meet devotees or spiritual people. भक्तहरू र आध्यात्मिक व्यक्तिहरूलाई कसरी भेट्नुहुन्छ? सुश्रुश्रवधानस्य, उनीहरूको मुखबाट, मुख कमलबाट भगवानको बारेमा श्रवण गर्नुपर्दछ. त्यसपछि you can understand. Normally you can find many people in society speaking, and you can understand the person when he opens the mouth. कुनै पनि व्यक्तिलाई ऊ को हो भनेर चिनिन्छ जति बेला, जुन बेला उसले जो मुख खोलेर बोल्दछ. So and you can understand a fool when he speaks. र कोही व्यक्तिले मुख खोल्दा चिनिन्छ भने मूर्ख हो कि के हो त्यो बुझिन्छ. And now Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is saying, meet devotees through books, means you hear from devotee, and you hear what devotees talk. They always talk about Krishna. And people in the material world, भौतिक संसारमा मानिसहरूलाई, they have no topic of talking or discussion. Discuss गर्ने, कुरा गर्ने कुनै टपिक नै छैन. And what they do, उनीहरूको टपिक नै छैन. So they talk on all nonsense thing. मान्छेहरूको कुरा गर्ने कुरै छैन भने उनीहरूले अनावश्यक कुरामा टाइम बर्बाद गर्छन्. Like an example of a toad in rainy season. र जसै भ्यागुत्ताले बर्खाको समयमा ट्वार गरेर कराउँछ. So toad keep on making sound. So similarly, and finally they have no other topic. They don't know who is God. They don't know what they are doing. आफूले के गरिरहेको भन्ने थाहा छैन. भगवान भन्ने कुरा के हो थाहा छैन. र they make their loud voice. उनीहरूको ठुलो आवाज गरेर बोल्छन्. And they speak. And it's like a hot cake. What is the hot selling cake in the market? बजारमा एकदम बिक्री हुने तातो कुरा के हो? The thing about mistakes about others. अरूको मिस्टेकको बारेमा बोल्नु चाहिँ के हो? त्यो चाहिँ बजारमा एकदमै बिक्री हुन्छ. So I already mentioned you, people who want to become famous by finding or showing faults on the people who are already famous. जो पहिले फेमस छन् तिनीहरूको बारेमा मिस्टेक भेटाइदिहालौँ, त्यसपछि म फेमस नहुने त कुरै भएन. What a good idea भनेर त्यो ट्राई गर्छन्. So now Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur is telling, meet the devotees in the book. भक्तहरूलाई पुस्तकहरुमा भेट्न होला. What he says here, even though in this world we do not meet many devotees from the spiritual world. यो दुनियाँमा हामीले धेरै भक्तहरू चाहिँ डाइरेक्ट आध्यात्मिक लोकबाटै आएका त भेट्दैनौँ. The conversations and pastimes of the devotees of Mahaprabhu's time exist eternally in the form of books and psalm which which is why we do not feel much pain from the material troubles. You got the point? We do not find much pain from material troubles. That is the main point here. So, okay, now you will understand. I'll read the whole sentence. Even though in this world we do not meet devotees from spiritual world, आध्यात्मिक दुनियाँबाट आउने भक्तहरू धेरै नभेटे तापनि the conversations and pastime of the devotees of Mahaprabhu's time exist eternally in the form of books of Mahaprabhu, books and sound, which is why we do not feel much pain from material troubles. भौतिक कष्टहरूबाट हामीले धेरै कष्टको महसुस यातनाको महसुस गर्दैनौँ किनकि महाप्रभुका लीलाहरू चाहिँ नित्य निरन्तर सदाबहार रूपमा रहिरहन्छन्। ती चाहिँ कसरी भन्दाखेरि भक्तहरूको मुखारविन्दबाट हामीहरूले छलफल गरेर सुनिरहेछौँ र हामीहरू बेनिफिट लिन सक्छौँ। The benefit is that we do not feel much pain from material troubles. भौतिक समस्याबाट हामीले धेरै दुःख पाउँदैनौँ। If we live here in association with words from the spiritual world, then the memory of this association will keep us at a distance from material misery. You got the point? The point of meeting devotee in the book is that first point. भक्तहरूलाई पुस्तकको रूपमा भेट्नुमा first point was that Mahaprabhu's pastime, which exists eternally in the form of sound and words and conversation. When we hear that, what happens that we do not feel much pain from material trouble. भौतिक समस्याबाट कष्टबाट हामी मुक्त पाउँछौँ। Next thing, if we live in the association with words from the spiritual world, आध्यात्मिक जगतका शब्दहरूको सङ्गतमा हामीहरू रह्यौँ भने then the memory of their association, ती भक्तहरूको जुन स्मरण हुन्छ some association को from what happens, it will keep us in distance from material misery. That what Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur says. And here I want to remind that people try to say anything, that they say anything because they don't know what they're speaking. So our main aim is not to hear what crows speak. Crow says somebody says crow took your ear. So what are you going to do? We're not going to run after crow. We're going to hold our ear. Oh, my ear is here. कौवाले कान लग्यो भन्दैमा हामी कौवाको पछि जान्नौ। आफ्नो कानै छ, ठिकै छ। त्यस्तै I heard some people saying ISKCON is not Gaudiya Math. Very good. Gaudiya Math pani hoina bhaन्छन्. And somebody may be saying there are many people, they even say Krishna is not God. धेरै मान्छेले कृष्ण भगवान होइन भन्छन्. Very good. Many people say Krishna is very bad person. That's very nice. Anything you say, that is still preaching. They still take name of Krishna. This Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So what happened? They took name of Krishna there. So nevertheless, always there is benefit. So at the end, we want to remember Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur. He says, meet the devotee in the books of their life. And Prabhupada also says, go on reading every day. Prabhupada भन्नुहुन्छ हरेक दिन पढ्दै पढ्दै अगाडि जाऊ. So it is so nice, Srimad Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam यति राम्रो छ कि go on reading every day, हरेक दिन पढ्दै जानुहोस्. You will find both Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita. Every day, the more you will become realized, Atmavid, you will see new meaning, new light, and Srimad Bhagavatam is so nice. Simply, if you read Srimad Bhagavatam, Vidya Bhagavata Avadihi, okay, Bhagavati Pariksha, okay, Vidya Bhagavati Pariksha. One who is learned, what is the limit of learning? The limit learning is when you understand Srimad Bhagavatam. This is the limit. Finished. There is no knowledge required anymore. Vidyavati Bhagavati Pariksha. Srimad Bhagavatam is that those who are learned, they are tested by Bhagavatam. Okay? So please read Srimad Bhagavatam every day. That's what Prabhupada is saying. So I am repeating to you. And Prabhupada says that you will be whenever you read Bhagavatam or Bhagavad Gita, and you will be Atmavit, means you will understand more and more about it. And what happens? You will become more realized, and you will get new light on the knowledge of Srimad Bhagavatam or Srimad Bhagavad Gita. So what you should do, you must read every day, and what is that? Bhagavatam is only guide and only guide. Repeatedly whole life say always read and read. Okay, so I like to end now. म अब कुरालाई यही समापन गर्न चाहन्छु by saying one song, favorite song of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhuको एउटा favorite song छ. That what it says, Krishna 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 Hai 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 Krishna Kesava Krishna Kesava Krishna Kesava Pahi Mam Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rama Raghava Rakshima. So remembering Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I'm just going to finish the talk. And also at the last of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, I'm going to take you there. And here, Yatra Yogeshwaraha Krishna, Yatra Patha Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Srir Vijayo Bhuti Dhruva Nitirvatir Mamaha. Wherever there is Krishna, the master of all mistakes, and wherever there is Arjuna, the supreme answer, there will also certainly be opulence, victory, extraordinary power, and morality. That is my opinion. जहाँ भगवान कृष्ण हुनुहुन्छ, योगेश्वर कृष्ण, जहाँ धनुर्धारी अर्जुन हुनुहुन्छ, त्यहाँ अवश्य नै विजय हुन्छ, अनि त्यहाँ अवश्य नै नैतिकता विद्यमान रहन्छ, अनि त्यहाँ के छ, एक्स्ट्राअर्डिनरी पावर पनि भनिएको छ, विजय पनि हुन्छ. यो चाहिँ मेरो ओपिनियन हो भनेको छ. र भगवानका भक्तहरू सधैँभरि भगवत भक्ति र उपासना र साधना गर्ने हुन्छन्, र भक्तहरूले सधैँभरि प्रभुपादका बुकहरू अध्ययन गर्दै जानुहोला र भन्ने कुरा यहाँसम्म भन्दै आजलाई अहिलेलाई म यो कन्भर्सेसन यहीँ रोक्छु र यो लाइभलाई पनि रोक्छु र यो लाइभलाई मैले यहाँबाट युट्युबबाट रोकेँ अलमोस्ट रोकिँदैछु हरे कृष्ण देयर आर सो मेनी थिङ्स हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Okay, discuss the moral lessons of Hanuman's story. यहाँ मलाई क्वेसन पनि सोध्नु भएको रहेछ मोरल लेसन अफ हनुमान्स स्टोरी हनुमानजीको कथाबाट एउटा मोरल स्टोरी डिस्कस गर्नु भनेर मलाई एउटा कुरा क्वेसन आएको रहेछ लाइभमा र सो मेनी पिपल हियर एन्ड अल्सो आई क्यान सी माई फ्रेन्ड्स एन्ड वेल विसर एन्ड very caring and loving devotees are on the live watching the things. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The moral lesson of Hanuman, if you want to say according to the question, and it says share your thoughts. Okay, Hanuman ji ko moral lesson ra story and त्यसमा thought share गर्नु. Hanuman is usually seen as very brave person. Okay, please watch again because I'm answering the question. And the question is that discuss the moral lessons of Hanuman's story. Hanuman ko katha ko barema एउटा नैतिक कथाको बारेमा चाहिँ जसको बारेमा चाहिँ आफ्नो थट ओपिनियनहरू सेयर गर्नु र हनुमान इज युजली सीन एज अ बिग स्ट्रङ्गेस्ट पर्सन भेरी पावरफुल पर्सन धेरै पावर शक्तिशाली व्यक्तिको रूपमा विथ बिग मसल्स धेरै ठुल्ठुलो मसलहरू भएको व्यक्तिको रूपमा हनुमान देखिनुहुन्छ सो हनुमान हिज पावर more than in his muscle his power is on his humility हनुमानको मसलमा भन्दा पनि उनको शक्ति चाहिँ विनम्रतामा छ that he is so humble that you can take one story in the war time of Mahabharata in the beginning महाभारतको वारको बिगिनिङमा Hanuman was just on the flag हनुमान झन्डामा हुनुहुन्थ्यो Kapidhaj and Arjun was confused whether should I fight or not and that time he did not came down and he did not say Krishna look at here I am the hero of Ramayana war just here see Arjun doesn't want to fight why you bothering him allow me what all I have to do just increase my size and lie down and war over and victory on the side of Pandava No, Hanuman did not do that. Hanuman did not interfere. So, महाभारतको युद्धमा हनुमानले अर्जुन कन्फ्युज हुँदाखेरि आएर म रामलीलाको हिरो यहीँ छँदैछु अर्जुनलाई युद्ध गर्न मन छैन बिचरा छोडिदिनुस् म के गर्छु मेरो आकार बढाएर सुत्दिन्छु युद्ध सिद्धियो त अनि म सत्यको विजय गराउँछु पाण्डवलाई जिताउँछु भइहाल्यो तो भन्नु भएन because he was very humble किनकि हनुमान धेरै विनम्र हुनुहुन्थ्यो that's the moral story and lessons what you were asking okay and I share my one thought here there are many other thoughts but I think this one thought is okay धेरै अरु अवधारणा छन् र हनुमान was great devotee of Lord Ramachandra and तो माला की कांको जसमा रामको नाम छैन Hanuman was even not taking garland of very expensive something like a hira or some har that because there was no name of Lord Ram and Hanuman was breaking and biting and breaking that precious gems महत्त्वपूर्ण गहनाको मालालाई चाहिँ टोक्दै फुटाउँदै हेर्दै and he was looking if there is Ram name is written or not रामको नाम छ कि छैन you can understand how much he was attached to Lord Ram's name and how much he was eager to remember name of Ram, Ramलाई सम्झिन. And Hanuman never allowed himself to be the center of everything. सबै कुराको सेन्टर हुन आफूलाई अलाउ गर्नु भएन. So, though he has अष्टसिद्धि नवनिधि, though हनुमानसँग सबै प्रकारका 8 प्रकारका सिद्धि थिए, नवनीति, he was full with 9 nidhi of all opponents, but still he was very humble. He kept Lord Ramchandra as the center. हनुमानले भगवानलाई रामलाई केन्द्रमा राख्नुभयो, and he just served Ram and kept on serving and kept on serving. Okay, all right. This much for now. If you have questions, we'll take questions in our other videos. All right. Thank you so much. अरू प्रश्नहरू अन्य भिडियोहरूमा ल्याउँला. अहिलेलाई यति नै हो. धेरै धन्यवाद. हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So I have 2 friends watching here. So I'd like to thank everyone, and thank you all my friends who are watching from different places. Hare Krishna, Jai Jai Sri Radhe. Hare Krishna.